Good evening and welcome. First point on our meeting this evening is apologies and reasons given. Anybody's here?
I've received no apologies, but Councillor Evelyn Penny is absent with no apologies.
Thank you very much. 2021-12-75 is the declarations of interest. To receive any declarations of interest in accordance with the requirements of the Localism Act 2011 and to consider any requests for dispensations in the respect of pecuniary and non-pecuniary interests in any of the agenda items. Anybody got that? No. No, thank you. The minutes of the previous meeting, then resolved to agree the notes of the meeting that was the 21st of December. That should be 2021, shouldn't it? 2022.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
Suppose. Thank you. Thanks, Mark. All agreed?
Where do I sign?
Oh, sorry, initial there. Sign and date. And you don't need to write that then, shall I? Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right, so the next item on the agenda is the planning applications, and I think we've just got one application that's got some comments from
H09003322 extension authorisations. There was concerns with overlooking.
so we'll put comments in for that.
Thank you. Can I have a proposer, please? Thank you. All agreed?
Number 78, speeding. To resolve to agree the locations of the SID for February, opposite Northern's Lane and William Super School. And Lee, I don't know where that is. North of Fosdale. Lapwater Lane outside Kinsale House. Can I hand over to you, Peter?
Yeah, I find essentially those two are the next sort of logical locations on the register, on the roads that we've got. One obviously in town, one out in the provinces, and I'll continue to do that as we go through until we finally do get the second SID. They do appear to be making a difference where we locate them. I speak to a lot of people now out and about. Anyone climbing a lamppost with a high vis on gets attention, don't they? So yeah, a lot of feedback from parishioners saying how grateful they are to see it out and about. So yes, I'd like to propose that those two locations are used in February.
Second?
Yeah.
Agreed?
Thank you for your hard work, Peter. And to agree to a post. To resolve to agree the post with SID data relating to its deployment on the parish Facebook page.
Yeah, I also remember Getting a Hill Facebook page, and they've actually got a Speedwatch group, and they put up regularly updates on how the Speedwatch group is operating, not who they've caught, but indicative speeds of vehicles they've seen, and it seems to get quite a lot of comments, so it generates conversation. I wonder whether a similar thing based on where we've located the SID and just a summary of numbers of vehicles, average speeds, that sort of thing. Nothing identifies in individual vehicles because we can't get that anyway, but whether that might actually, again, help to raise the profile of the activities we're doing. So I propose that each month maybe I'll summarise the two locations we've had, a little bit of a write-up, and then we can use that in a Facebook post. So we pass that on to PR&IT.
Yeah, I think that's a really good Sorry, Mark. Yeah.
No, that's fine. I was just looking back at previous council, obviously documentation. That was before I joined. I know you used to run it where you got that sort of data that was also distributed, and I found it, again, really insightful in that sense. So I think it's a really good thing.
Yeah. It's actually fascinating looking through the data because you get the odd vehicle that's like 3 in the morning doing 60 miles an hour, thinking that's either a police car or somebody's doing something very silly.
Yeah, but no, it's really
I'd
good.
like to take my balance. I think, would it be easy enough, Sophie, is that easy enough to put on?
Yeah, because then
Facebook page?
Peter will summarise the data and bits and pieces because he's got the data, and then we just post it, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do we have to take that to full council to get that? Okay, but can we do that in,
You should do it. Go to the committee.
lovely, in that case? The proposal is then that we put the data onto our Facebook page on a regular.
Yep.
Okay, everybody can have
Second.
first and second, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll hand that over to you then, Peter, to
Thank you.
do the reports,
I will do
etc.
that.
Everybody agreed? Fantastic. Right, we're on to properties. Can I, as we have some sensitive information and details in that, if we can agree to take that into closed session and move it to the end of the meeting, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Agreed.
So the last item, or the second last item, is items for discussion and agenda requests for the next time.
Jack, I forgot to ask this time, but could I have a standing item on speaking just to bring you a general update of activities? I've got 3 or 4 that have occurred in the last month, and one of them was particularly good as PR as a result of parish council activity. I'll include it in a report in full council.
Anything else from anybody at the moment? So if you can get anything to Joan by the time she pushes a reminder, because she's good at that. And we all panic and go, oh. So to confirm the date and venue of the next PPES, which will be
22nd? I don't think there's anything.
I don't think there's anything wrong with them.
Got a new councillor training by Zoom.
Ah, right.
Yes, and I have a trustee meeting that night.
So the 22nd we need to forego.
So let's have a look.
21st, do it Monday, is that?
23rd is events.
I can do 21st if you want to do 21st.
I'm just thinking about keeping it that week because
Yeah.
it keeps the
Yeah.
2-week cycle of meeting at full council.
Monday the 21st. That's a week after full council. Yeah.
That's lovely. And 6 o'clock okay for everybody? Still, and here? Okay, has anybody got anything else to add?